So hello every one of you, my name is Ephraim here. So today I'll be talking to you about why do the files from your camcorder or even camera or even GoPro actually split it up into many different files when you open the card from your computer and you realize the video files has been 001, 002, 003 for example, and you think that I only actually hit the record button once and also hit the record button once to stop recording. So probably you have record for an hour or 2 hours continuously. So you'll be wondering why do it actually split up and not a single file only. So today I'll be explaining to you the file system and how do actually the memory card works, and I hope it actually helps you. Okay, first of all, when we put a memory card inside the computer for it to read, and you realize when you go to my computer and when you right click on the memory card and you go to format, okay, and there's one format, the file system, where you actually can choose. So basically there has NTFS, you have exFAT, and also you have FAT32. Okay, so basically most memory cards from 1GB to 32GB memory card, they will be formatted in the file system called FAT32. Okay, so if your card is formatted using the file system of FAT32, it has a limitation. So the limitation is that you can see on Google, I'll be showing you here, is that FAT32 system has actually the file limitation of 4GB. So what it actually means that when you record a video clip and once it hits 4GB, probably 3.98 and 3.99GB, when it actually reaches that amount, it will actually create another new file because of that FAT32 system that the memory card actually uses. So it actually have to create a new file. But if you realize that even those are multiple files in your memory card, it actually is only one clip. It's just continuously. So if you have 001 and 002, the 002 will be a continuous file from 001. So you will not actually miss any content. It's actually continuous recording, but your camera actually split it up because of the file format system. So if you have a card that is 64GB and above, you will realize that when you click the button format, you only have NTFS, or probably another one is exFAT. You will not see FAT32. So the 64GB card actually uses what you call exFAT file system. So when you actually take your memory card and see, we shall be showing you on the screen, you can actually see that memory card like 4GB, 8GB, 16GB, and also 32GB, they have the word SDXC. Okay, and if you were to look at memory card of 64GB and above, you will see SDXC. Okay, there's an X and a C. So what that means that actually this cards actually supports the file system of exFAT. So exFAT actually allows your camera to record continuously. So if your camera or your camcorder actually supports SDXC memory card, when you record videos using a 64GB memory card and above, you will be able to record continuously, probably like 1 or 2 hours, and you will only get one file, probably like 10GB or 20GB, depending on your resolution that you're going to use. So depending on the resolution you're going to use, you're going to get that file size, probably one video file size for 10GB because of the file format system. So if you are using a memory card between 1GB to 32GB, that's going to be FAT32. So when it actually reaches 4GB, it's going to create another new file because of that problem. And if you're thinking that what happened if I format my 32GB or 16GB card using the exFAT format, then if you format in this way, there's files that's not going to be same. It's not going to be, there's some files that's not going to be the same. So when you put that card into your camera or your camcorder, it's not going to be able to read. So this is the case. So you might be thinking that, you know, why do the cards actually, when you put in your computer and you realize there are so many multiple files when I only actually click the record button once. So if you go around in the market and you're planning to buy a new memory card and you realize that your camcorders or your camera actually supports SDXC file format, the memory card, then you can go and get the one with the 64GB if you have the budget to do so, because a 64GB card and above allows you to record your video continuously without stopping, so you will not get multiple files. But I would say that, you know, multiple files also easy for you to upload on YouTube. For example, if you like to upload the matches, like for example a football match, you have part 1, part 2 and part 3. It's easier to upload than to upload a full file, probably 1 hour video clip file, for example 20GB. It's going to take very long, and if let's say your internet were to down, and you will have to re-upload the whole thing. So there's like the downside and also the good side of having the File32 system. So that's all for me, and this is all that I could explain to you very clearly, that so that you will have an idea, knowing that what actually causes your file to split up. So if next time you will go into market or planning to get a memory card, you have an idea to know that if you are getting a 32GB card, you will have files that's going to be splitted after it reach 4GB. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean that if you record 30 minutes, it's going to break up into 4GB. If you record 20 minutes, it's going to break up. So it's like when it reaches 4GB, it's going to 3.98 or 3.99, it's going to split into a new file. So depending on your resolution, if you're recording in 4K, probably it's going to be like how many minutes, or maybe like 10 minutes, it's going to split up into a new file. So if you're recording in 1080p, probably longer, maybe 30 minutes, it will split into a new file. So that is like because of the memory card. If you're thinking that, or if you have another question, you ask me that, why do cameras only allow 29 minutes and 59 seconds of recording time? You know, no matter how big of a cut I put it on probably a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, is because of the limitation that is a camera. Okay, camera based on law and Texas, they are not able to record more than 29 or 59 seconds. But for example, like I said, if you have a 4K camera and it actually record for 15 minutes and it's actually exceed the 4GB, then you will be able to benefit from it. So yeah, if you have any questions of confusion you may not understand, you can feel free to leave me a comments down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I've actually been busy, over these few months, and my videos has actually been slowed down on my YouTube channel, but I'm still very active on YouTube. If you have found any videos on my camcorder, you found it helpful, and you have questions, just feel to just leave in the comments and I will reply you, and I'm happy to help you out. Because I don't know why the YouTube, they didn't actually notify me if there's some comments, so sometimes I may miss out. So I will try to, once a while I go and check on the videos, because YouTube notifications sometimes they have mistakes and I may miss out your comments. So yeah, so if you have some questions, you can directly Facebook me. I will put a link to my Facebook page, which is Ephraim Konorishi. You can directly message me if you have some question, or probably you have some question regarding a camcorder you want to buy and you have question. You can always go to Facebook and message me directly, and that I will receive it, and I will reply you. Okay, so yeah, that's all for me. I hope you have a great day ahead. Have fun and go around, have fun shooting, and I hope you have a nice day. See you soon. God bless you. Goodbye.